Hi everyone, I'm Rob Ladd. Thanks for tuning in to the Cavalier Sports Report at Johnson County Community College. Last week, the men's and women's tennis teams kicked off their fall season. We're joined now by head coach Glen Moser. Coach Moser, thanks for being with us this morning.
Always a pleasure, Rob.
So you guys, you started off with Baker at home, and then you went to Truman State over the weekend, and I think you were pretty happy with the results, specifically on the women's side of the ball.
Sure, we started with Baker, and right now we're kind of hurting for the ladies. We have one that'll join us next semester, and so there's only 4 in the roster, and she'll make 5. But we're still recruiting, and there's a couple real good possibilities of joining us. That one of them is even on campus, and one's going to join us at semester. So hopefully we'll have a nice, solid team come this spring. So against Baker, Haley and Mariana, Haley Craig, our one girl, and Mariana Gorjeska, who's from Macedonia, is our 2, and they play doubles together. Haley won pretty easily, and they won at doubles pretty easily. Then we went to Truman this weekend, and they have a quadrangular there, and it's Quincy College, Northwest Missouri, Truman, and ourselves. So it's 3 four-year colleges and us. And Haley really was dominant. She won all 6 of her matches, and the closest match was 8-4. And so she had a really good tournament, as did Mariana. Her didn't have a winning record, but she's really close in a lot of matches. Good experience for her. So the ladies did pretty well.
And you mentioned that, yeah, you've got basically 4 girls on the roster, and really 3 that are active and in competition. But the fall schedule is more of an exhibition series, so it doesn't actually count towards, say, like a national tournament. So you said earlier that you're not necessarily writing things down, you're just kind of making mental notes, but this is just kind of preparation for the spring.
Definitely. Our weather's so good in the fall, and we'll play probably 6 different scrimmages. We have Washburn on the schedule, Emporia next Wednesday, Rockhurst today, and then we have this big ITA tournament, which is coming in a couple of weeks, and that's kind of the highlight of our fall. But the big thing is that we improve because of the good weather and the fact that we're practicing every day, whereas in the spring we get a lot of wind and rain, and you just never know, So this is, if they're going to get better, this is the time to do it. So.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that ITA tournament that I think you said is 2 weeks out, and they're calling it the biggest tennis tournament in the world?
Yeah, that's what they label it. It's a small college tennis tournament, but every Division II program that has tennis, Division III, NAIA, and community college level, they all have regional tournaments all over the country. So when you put this together, it's literally thousands of people playing in tournaments, and they get down to the top 8 in junior college, top 8 in Division II, III, and NAIA, and they all go to Mobile, Alabama in a couple weeks after the regional is over, and they get free flights down there. ITA picks that up, and so if you win your region in singles or you win it in doubles, you get to go as an individual. It has nothing to do with teams. It's just individual formats. So we'll be taking three guys at this tournament. Nicholas Spar, who is with us last year, Kane Olsen and Harry Lee from New Zealand and Australia, respectively, have joined us, and those 3 guys are going to go, and the 2 ladies are Mariana and, of course, Haley. And we're hoping that somebody, probably 5 of the last 7 years, we've been lucky enough to have somebody qualify for that national tournament, and so it's a really big deal. And then after you play your own people down there, all the 8 people for community colleges play each other, and so do the other levels. The top winners, the 4 people that are left, play a Super Bowl, and whoever comes out of that gets invited to the Division I National Indoor Tournament, which is about 3 weeks after that tournament. And so that's a real honor to do that. And last year, the person that won it of the 4 was a community college player, and did really well, and he is going to go play for Boise State this year. And Boise State has a great coach and a great program. A lot of people don't know, but they're really an up-and-coming team. So, that's our goal, is somebody to try to come through in that big tournament.
And we talked a little bit about the girls earlier. Now, you lost from last year on the men's side. You lost Luka Radulovic and Evan Santa, who I think were kind of the leaders on this team. But you bring back Nicholas Spar, who was a national qualifier, made it to the round of 16, I believe, at the national tournament. What can we expect from Nicholas and the men's side of the ball this year?
Yeah, actually, I think Nicholas made it to the quarters, and he really battled the guy that ended up winning the two flight. So he had a really respectable singles tournament. So he's coming back, and he'll be pushed by Kane Olson. And Kane's a transfer from Arkansas Fort Smith. He played there when it was a junior college, but they've just gone into four-year college, and so he's coming here for his sophomore season. And they're kind of definitely our 1-2 punch. And then Harry Lee from Australia and Jonathan Susmosis has joined us, and he's from Spain. But the big thing we need are some local kids to step up. Matt Edwards from DeSoto, he played 7 last year. Thomas Hafley from Topeka, he played 8, and we got a new player named Logan Polensky who won the state at 4A doubles for Abilene. These are all Kansas kids that we need to step up and play well in the bottom half of our lineup, and they're capable of it, and we're hoping they show that after this fall.
Absolutely. Coach Moser, thanks for being with us this morning. Good luck as the season kind of progresses here in the fall, and we'll make sure we keep an eye on those results at the ITA tournament.
Great. Thanks a lot.
For Coach Glen Moser, I'm Rob Ladd. This is the Cavalier Sports Report. We'll see you next time.